President Trump's tariff talk and tussles with other country leaders are giving the stock market a case of the jitters. Have no fear. Craig Bolanos, the co-founder and wealth advisor at VestGen, is here. Craig, we need your common sense. The stock market and some investors are feeling a bit uneasy, queasy. What can you tell us?
Talk and tussle, Angela, great subject here for this week. So yes, I think the first category that we see the impact is, of course, uncertainty, because equity investors are going to command a higher premium in terms of their stock returns anytime there's a bout of uncertainty. We saw that in 2018, 2019, when it was primarily US versus China, and we're starting to see some evidence that that's creeping in as well for S&P 500 investors in 2025.
Is there a way to tariff-proof a retirement savings portfolio?
Well, I think it's tough to tariff-proof a portfolio because that would mean you're essentially uninvested, and that's not a good strategy for anyone who wants to get retired and stay retired. But I think we have to understand that number two on my list, besides uncertainty, is what I call the hit to earnings. And what I mean by that is every 5 percentage point increase in tariffs can easily knock off S&P 500 earnings by 1 to 2%. And I think investors are weighing the mathematics right now in all of this tariff talk.
We have to note this is earnings season, and some CEOs are mentioning in earnings calls that companies are pulling back and not spending as much on investments. What will tariffs mean to corporations?
Well, I think at the end of the day, management has to figure something out. If these tariffs effectively become real, is corporate leadership going to absorb the cost, which is a hit to profit margins? Are they going to pass it along to their customers, which ultimately means less sales? Or are we going to see a repeat of what we did in 2018, 2019, where it's going to be passed on to everybody, what I call the supplier, the company, and ultimately the customers? And if 2018, 2019 was any indication of what we're going to see for investors, Angela, it was nothing more than a roller coaster ride during that period of time that was short-term event driven. So what do I advise to everybody? Be intentional with your money. Understand the difference between being an investor and a trader, but pay attention so you don't get sideswiped just in case the level of uncertainty in VIX becomes too high. If you want to get retired and stay retired, connect with us at exactly that place, getretiredstayretired.com.